All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Kevin Durant is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's George. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Kings, Walker out there with Hayes. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Mathurin in at the 2. Well, Richard, the All-Star break allows fans to celebrate the NBA. A lot of players, though, they use it as a time to get away. How about you? Did you have a go-to vacation spot during the break?
No, I lived in San Diego, so I would pretty much just go back there and relax and then get back to work.
Now here's Smart. Down low. Here's Durant. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
And that one's good. Ingram.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Smart. And here's George. Shoots over Mathurin. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's Mathurin. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. 3 on the clock. The shot by Ingram, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have.
Shoot 2.
That one falls for Smart.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts PA, which definitely separates them from the rest of the NBA.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Pass to Durant. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
For 3, Mathurin. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Bulls 3rd.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Smart outside. Pass to George. Over Matherin. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Doncic passes to Walker. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Smart with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. Lets it go from 11. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smart outside. Pass to Zubac. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
3 points.
Smart has got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic with it. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Bulls call time here. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Once again, fans.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Chicago, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference. And, of course, Sacramento, 3 spots down.
Well, I think for the Kings, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Offensive rebound. Zubac passes to George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, tough bucket for George. He's just so good at maintaining his focus.
Walker finds Doncic. Smart with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
And here are the Kings now, after the basket by Chicago. Matherin passes to Ingram. A little mid-range shot is up, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Smart outside. Ingram against Durant. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Gobert nails both of them.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Matherin passes to Doncic. Over Smart. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Smart. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
That's just sheer will. Marcus Smart wanted that bucket inside, and sometimes you just got to make things happen.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Kings, Luka Doncic.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Simmons has checked in for Rudy Gobert. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Durant looking around for 3. George. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jaquez. Back to Doncic. Over Smart. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Durant. It's George on the wing. Over Matherin. And George gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
The Kings' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. They've got Brandon Ingram. Benedict Matherin is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Jaquez in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. George, that's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 5 assists tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Ingram. Luka proving he can score from anywhere. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Smart. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half play. Durant for 3. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
The Kings making a switch here. Tice has checked in. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Marcus Smart. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. George outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Durant. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Luka Doncic.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Is Mathurin, and he makes it on the layup. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Smart passes to Zubac. Back to Smart. George for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got assist number 7 tonight. Doncic against Smart. Doncic passes to Mathurin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Walker, he's checked in for Ingram. And a change for the Bulls. Gobert's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Smart passes to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant. Here's Zubac. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Zubac has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. George passes to Zubac. Now George takes a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Sacramento calls timeout. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
He's checked in for Kevin Durant. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The Bulls, 4th.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. The Luka 3. Money. Chicago is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Pass to George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
2 minutes.
Walker passes to Doncic. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Smart on the drive. Outside for Bay. There's the 3. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Tice passes to Mathurin. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 5 from about 19. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Gobert. The 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Smart with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Smart with the defensive effort. Pass to Zubac. Mathurin against George. Shoots over Mathurin. Shot from the low block. George, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 20.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
George for three. Knocks down the long J. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
First of all, where's the intensity? Because when a team is pumping you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Marcus Smart. Ivica Zubac's out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's George in a shooting guard. And that one drops.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 14-point game. Luka! Get off me!
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a low down low.
Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big... Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And rejected. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Doncic passes to Mathurin. Here's the three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Durant. George outside. From the top of the key, they get it back. And now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight as divided up between the starters and the reserves for the Kings.
Shooting for Chicago.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
George finds Smart. Back to George. Pass to Smart. He takes it in. No good there. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Doncic against Smart. Here's Matherin. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Matherin's got 14 points.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And looking at the small forward position, here are the most dangerous outside shooters who continue to do damage and give defenses fits. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the three?
Hurt in a big way, Greg. The damage they do from three-point range is immense. These are some cold-blooded killers from long range.
Smart against Doncic. Pass to Walker. Now Matherin to the paint. Doncic. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Back to Smart. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timeout call. Sacramento. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
You gotta make some noise!
Both teams deciding to change it up. Hayes, the pass to Walker. And here's Matherin. Here's Wallace. Back to Matherin. Pass to Hayes. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Here's Nesmith. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls ball.
Harris is checked in for Sacramento.
Gary Harris.
Clock at 6. Durant, the pass to Nesmith. Shoots over Walker, and Nesmith gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 13. The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Harris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy.
Yeah, no doubt, BA. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Here's Wallace. He's scoreless. From 10 feet away, and he hits the jumper.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Gobert. Here's Nesmith. And there's the rejection. Harris against George. Harris passes to Wallace. Now here's Craig. Going inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The Bulls making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Torrey Craig.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Chicago. And it's the Kings with the ball. Down by 12. Outside Walker to the inside. That's good from Craig on the assist by Walker. Craig's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
At the line for the Bulls, Paul George.
And he makes the first. George hits them both. Here's Wallace. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. George feels it out a bit. 1 second left. And he makes it. George has got 28.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays and baskets that many can't.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving. Extra pass, attack pass. And
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity. Good ball movement, good body movement. Just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of the evening.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hayes is out there with Walker. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Christie in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Fade away. Good work there as it goes.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Pass to Doncic. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shots blocked. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Christie. Down low. And that one's good. Ingram.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Smart against Doncic. Got a piece of it. Back from the Kings in transition. Over Simmons. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Smart outside. Pass to Bey. And here's Simmons. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Out left to the wing. Here's Christie. George defending. And here's Hayes. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Smart, left side. Bay, right side. Back to Smart.
Look, scrappy play has always been a staple for Marcus Smart. He just loves to create contact and get in the fray.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Zubac, he's checked in for Chicago. Kevin Durant comes in for Bay.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
George. Back to Simmons. Over Hayes. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the Bulls lead by 13. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Christie. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Some solid defense from Ingram.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. The Kings making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Gobert's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Simmons, the pass to Durant. Good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Ingram, the pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 27 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's George on the wing.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Simmons. Over Doncic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Simmons has got 10 points in just the second half. Mathurin against George. Blocked. Tries again.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Marcus Smart.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to George from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
3 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bay outside. Here's Nesmith. Back to Bay. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.